Welcome to the Final Judgement, Easter edition.
I hate daffodils.
It's part of my diet.
This Easter, 4 strangers will hear a series of statements that have all been made by one of them.
I think it's the ginger hair.
Classic combo, gingers and mayo.
And I'm single, so just FYI.
They'll judge each other on physical appearance,
They probably look a bit more on the eccentric side.
personality type,
You've got the vibe you would smack someone.
and attitude,
Your energy to me jumps out.
until the Final Judgement, where the group will decide who they think said it all and who will end up under the spotlight. Now, one of these players doesn't want to get caught, so they'll do anything to avoid being judged. Maybe even lie.
It's time to be honest sometimes.
Who's to say?
I find it so hard.
Let's get it cracking.
Hi, my name's Karlo Baker.
Hello, I'm Drew.
Hey, I'm me. Hi, I'm Charley.
Welcome, contestants.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you ready to play the Final Judgement?
Yeah.
Born ready.
Round 1, physical appearance. Look around. Who do you think is most likely to have made the following statements? First statement. This person's favourite things about spring are chocolate, daffodils, and lambs.
Lambs.
Interesting.
Nice. Appearance-wise, lambs, maybe you're like a farm boy. I'm saying you look like you live on a farm.
I don't know what that means. I thought I smelled all right today, but that's okay.
Is anyone a vegetarian?
Oh.
Because you might like lambs if you are a vegetarian.
You also might like lambs if you're not a vegetarian.
You'd like to keep them as a pet at home.
Yeah.
You never know.
Or on your farm.
On my farm.
Do you have a farm?
Who's to say?
But then daffodils, that gives me like...
Could be something to do with gardening as well. I mean, maybe someone's got a passion for flowers and gardens, you never know.
Maybe they like yellow
I do
lambs.
like the colour yellow lambs.
Maybe.
I think that would be a poorly lamb. Not that I'd know much about the health of lambs.
Okay.
Back to the gardening though.
But what do they look
Daffodils.
like? A farmer.
Right.
Okay, we're going farmer.
Well, you're quite colourful.
Thank
Let's
you.
say that. So, you got green
No
shoes.
yellow though.
Not
So you
yellow.
think a colourful person?
Colourful, so, you know, daffodils are colourful.
So a colourful person who is not afraid to get dirty
Wow.
with lambs.
They sound great. It's kind of turned into a game of identify the potential farmer, which I have grown up around farms.
Okay.
Not on a farm, but and I'm partial to a lamb, alive.
Slightly suspicious.
Alive.
Alive, yeah.
So
When
you
I was younger, I used
Alive
to
all day.
catch them sort of like outside of their fence, and like going nah like that, and I'd pick them up, stick them back over the fence, and that was great fun. Great excuse to hold a little lamb.
That's so cool. You just find lambs.
Yeah. I come from the countryside, so
I've never held a lamb.
it's good fun.
I don't think I've held a lamb.
They start kicking, don't they? They start when you hold them, they start trying to get away.
Make them feel
What do you-
secure.
Needs to go.
Do you hold it like a baby?
A little
Like...
bit, yeah. Just hold it close.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
wow.
nice thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it definitely describes you then,
Yeah.
basically.
How do you feel about
So
daffodils?
basically...
In summary.
How do I feel about daffodils? I hate daffodils. Get them away from me. Yeah.
Second statement. This person has been invited to an Easter egg hunt, but the kids' entertainer has cancelled. They step in by performing The Worm and the rap from Kanye and Estelle's American Boy.
Wow.
I find it so hard to like put a face on these questions, but I think they probably look a bit more on the eccentric side, a bit more like brighter. I'm just going off like what the opposite of you is because I really don't think that you know the rap to that in that song. I don't know, like someone more colourful, someone more eccentric maybe, but
Look pretty cool.
Wormy.
You could wormy. you could rap. Equally, you know, you seem. I mean, you both have ears on, so you seem quite get into the theme, into the mood. So it could equally. I'm not sure about you. I see you rapping a song at a kids' party.
I wouldn't put it past me.
But you know,
But the goatee does give like I will jump in and entertain kids.
yeah.
Well, as it's entertain kids. The moustache usually gets kidnapped.
Yeah. But it look, like you look like you know a character. I think it's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it's a compliment.
You look
definitely.
like kids might like you.
Yeah.
We, on the other hand, not so sure.
No, I just think. But then also, I think that you would like You could probably sing. You look like you could probably sing.
Thanks,
And
guys.
like, that's
Probably
why
is a
I
singer.
think
She probably is a singer.
probably is. Are you a singer? Can you ask?
I'm not
You're
a singer.
But you look like you
In my
can sing.
shower.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Probably give it that. I'm trying to picture like all of you guys stood up, like giving me a little show.
Yeah. See, I don't think you'd know the rap, but I think you could do the worm.
Well, I'm not sure with a suit jacket, but
I feel like I can imagine you guys all doing the worm. It's just the rap and the singing
And the
is
singing at
like
the same
throwing
time.
me off.
Yeah.
I guess if they're gonna entertain kids, they have to be quite inviting, and I feel like you're quite an inviting thing about you. Like,
Oh,
I
thanks.
feel like I could imagine you standing up there and giving it a song. I guess
giving you all.
giving it a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think you've got a cool vibe about you. Baggy t-shirt, baggy jeans. Like, sit down, kids, it's rap time.
Yeah.
And do the worm.
Do the worm, yeah.
Third statement. For Lent this year, they're giving up mayo.
I do love mayo. It has to be good mayo, but it can't be that cheap stuff. It has loads of substitutes in it, and sugar. Not going there. Because I'm on a high-fat diet, no sugar, you see. I don't want to give up mayo because it's part of my diet. So, good mayo, again, to be clear. So, who would it be? Definitely wouldn't be me. But who would like to give it up? You would. And don't ask me why. You just seem like you like mayo. I mean, it's like got mayo all over you.
Do you know
It's
what?
like-
I only recently started eating mayo, so I feel like I wouldn't give it up just yet because I'm still working it out.
Building your-
Still adding it to
Building
some
momentum.
foods. Like, it wouldn't be the first thing I'd think of because I don't eat it that much.
I think that's really brave, what you shared with us about your new voyage with mayo.
Thank you.
Because that wasn't easy. What my opinions on mayo? I like mayo. I'm not giving mayo up.
Oh, okay.
Put it in pasta. Isn't it salad that people put mayo on?
Yeah.
I'm not really a big salad guy, so I'm going to say who looks like they eat a lot of salad.
This guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Are
Salad.
you a gym lad that eats lots of salad?
Oh, you know, look, it's time to be honest sometimes. You know, I would say, yeah, I like a salad. You do it right.
Yeah.
I'll put some mayo on it. But the whole point is who would give it up, and I'm not going to
Yeah,
give it up.
I'm
That's
thinking,
the whole point, you see.
like, why
You
would
see.
you give up mayo? You must be
Why not?
having it on absolutely everything, like showering
I
in it.
mean-
Like, that's crazy. Mayo
Yeah.
obsessed?
I'm very impartial to mayo. Like, I was laughing so much because you have so much deep thought on mayo. I could have a deep thought on garlic mayo because I love
Right.
garlic
I
mayo with
could,
pizza
yeah.
and stuff like that. But mayo is sort of like, take it or leave it.
If someone said mayo, I'd probably go, yeah, Charlie.
How come?
I think it's the ginger hair.
Classic combo. Yeah, gingers and mayo.
At the end of round one, let's recap. This person loves lambs, can rap American Boy, perform the worm, and is giving up mayo for Lent. Who do you think is under the spotlight?
I think from the questions we've had so far, I believe under the spotlight is Charley, based on the cool alternative dress and the funky demeanour.
For me, I thought that it was you. I really did think that for like a long time, but I can't see you have any particular feelings towards lambs. And so I then thought it was you, because you've held a lamb.
I have.
But now I think it's you because of the mayo situation. You've gone into mayo, you've probably had too much, you've been like, this is not cutesy, I'm stepping back. And your choice of headwear, it's giving cute little lamb. And like I said, I think you can sing hands down. So I think based on that, I think it's you, Mia.
It does sound very much like you. And I think if anyone was under the spotlight, they would want to deflect it to someone who's second most likely. And I think, yeah, you are kind of likely, but I just think equally, I think something about you is not quite matching the brief. So I think it's Charley.
I think the answers to these questions were really like confident, like what are you giving up for Lent? Mayonnaise. And I just feel like that is so you, Charlie. Like I can imagine you standing up and being like rapping to these kids, like doing the worm, getting down. So yeah, and then also just the mayonnaise. I don't know, I can just picture you like with the mayonnaise, you know?
Okay.
So I do think Charlie is under the spotlight.
At the end of round one, the spotlight is on you, Charlie.
Dun, dun, dun.
Round two, personality type. First statement. This person's favourite Easter egg is an after eight.
Nasty.
Yeah, I have to agree, that's grim. That's real gross. But the only person I'd expect to eat after 8s is you.
Really? That is a terrible stereotype. Unbelievable.
And he was in quickly with a,
You get them at Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the boxes.
Yeah.
After 8s? Yeah, all year round, no?
if you like him.
If you love them.
You love them. Not seasonal thing. After 8's not seasonal. Like orange chocolate, just as bad. Disgusting. Couldn't do it.
Oh, no,
Just
I
as
like
bad now.
orange
Orange
chocolate.
minute.
I don't mind like a Terry's chocolate orange,
Yeah.
yeah. Not the like the fondant stuff though. No. Like Turkish Delight, don't like Turkish Delight.
I do like Turkish Delight
No, I don't like that.
too. And I only had it when I was like 18.
And you love it?
And had it at the right.
All right.
It wasn't amazing, but you know, it's still.
Okay.
I love that you turned 18, finally an adult.
Actually,
First thing
I'm
I'm going to
actually
do,
21 now,
Turkish
so-
Delight. Snuck up to his room. Wow.
Whole box of it.
I imagine like upper class.
It's a bit fancy, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
it is
think
a
I'd
bit
have them at
fancy.
Christmas. Someone will get them out and be like, after 8.
Oh, it's an after 8, yeah.
I think, yeah,
Yeah, I'd
it's-
associate
they're
it with,
sort
like, a
of
different
hoity-toity,
class,
aren't
yeah,
they?
100%, like
a bit
what?
fancy.
When I was little, my mum weren't trying to whack out after 8s, I don't think. Do you know what I mean?
Lint,
Really?
I'd say, is a bit more.
I would agree with you on the
expensive.
Lint side, yeah.
I don't know. There's more premium brands
quite
that like
expensive.
after 8 now.
Next statement. This person has 3 pet bunnies. Their names are Lint, Waffles, and Matt Smith.
What was your favourite chocolate brand of the year?
I mean, look, let's have an honest conversation here. We're all grown-ups. Look, I love Lint. I mean, you know, coincidences happen, and you know, there's a million brands out there that.
And what were your 2 other bunnies called?
Matt Smith.
Oh, Matt Smith. Okay.
Who's Matt Smith when he's at home?
Yeah, who's Matt Smith?
Matt, I do know this. Matt was an actor.
Ah, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Do you like Lint chocolate?
I mean, yeah.
Just wondering.
I like Lint bunnies.
I just
yeah.
wonder. Okay, just wonder. Oh yeah, true. There's Lint bunnies.
That's where
I didn't think about
I like Lint bunnies.
Okay, I'll leave it there.
I
I'll leave it
don't
there.
like the Lint circle ones though. You know the balls that you get. Not me not liking balls, but I don't like them.
The question was spot the lesbian. I'm just wondering if you have pets.
Yes.
You do? What do you have?
I have 2 cats
2 cats. They
and a
wouldn't be cats.
tortoise.
Ah.
Hey.
Do you have any pets?
Not where I currently live. The family do.
Oh, the family. Yeah.
Do your family have lambs?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, wow. I grew up in like a whole menagerie. We had like ducks, chickens, guinea pigs, all sorts of stuff.
A farm.
Yeah.
Kind of, but it was just a garden. They had space though. But no, now it's just 2 dogs.
Third statement. This person describes themselves as an Easter bunny because they bounce around a lot and have ADHD.
Okay, so bounce around like it's an Easter bunny. Drew, don't seem like you've got a lot of ADHD going on there.
No, I
Might
just zoned
be.
out.
You just, yourself, look, I think, be honest with you, summarise it, keep it short. You both are very bubbly.
Yeah.
I could see you bounce around like Easter bunnies all day, every day.
Yeah.
Have chocolate. So you both look very suspicious, and you got ears on as well. So I'd say again, I think it just all thinking about the big picture. Thinking about it for you. I think could be you.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to agree. I think I'd also go to you. I think your energy to me straight away jumps out and you're bouncing all over the
Legs
place.
doing this. Very quick. Thinking about multiple things all at once. I mean, I'm no doctor. I'm not sure if you have ADHD, you might. I'll jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, we're all pointing the finger. Wow,
Yeah.
who's a bit neurospicy? You.
Ginger neurospicy.
You've had a day, haven't you?
At the end of round 2, let's recap. We are looking for someone who describes themselves as a bouncy bunny, they love an after 8, and call their own pets Lint, Waffles, and Matt Smith. Who do you think it is?
I'm going to go for Charley again this round. And it is just the bouncing around. Like, I can just so picture that. So, there we go, Charley.
You remind me of a lot of my friends, and they are also somewhere on some spectrum because they hang out with me, so they need something going on. So yeah, I agree. I think it's you, Charley.
I think based on that round, I'm still going to go with you, Drew, because I see a lot of similarities in us both. You knew Matt Smith was in Doctor Who and you made the Doctor reference to connect those two.
Considering everything, I think it's you.
At the end of that round, the spotlight is still on you, Charley. Round 3, attitude. First statement. It's time for a spring clean, and this person needs to clean their carpets. Their cat has been sick all over them.
Right, so I know I said I have cats, so that one really throws
Let's
it
just
off.
clarify.
Do you have carpets?
Only upstairs, but
Are the cats allowed upstairs?
Not really, no, we shut them in the kitchen.
Suspicious.
I literally don't know how to persuade you guys no, but it's not me. Anyone else have cats?
Where'd you keep the rabbits if you keep the cats in the kitchen?
I don't have rabbits.
Ah, okay.
Very good.
Thank you,
Very
Poirot.
good. Very good.
I feel
Do you have cats?
No, I don't have any animals.
Guys, I'm telling you, someone's lying
What was your
right now.
What's your home animals again? With your parents or something?
Oh, Hucky.
Yeah, are they cats?
The
You love
bat was
cats,
okay.
you
Yeah,
said?
it was like when I moved out. I mean, so my family always had cats, but I never had any animals. I moved out when I was 17.
I don't know about you, I could see him with a cat
I can
right
see you
now,
with a
turning
cat.
around.
But
I've
then,
been
like,
expecting you.
Yes,
You could have a
You're
cat.
10 minutes late.
You had like a farm or something? A lamb?
Well, I mean, it could be a story from your family.
It's the family tale. I love to tell it. Yeah.
Yes, it could be that.
I've got a tale. Gather round, children. And then after this, the worm. You haven't got cats?
I don't have cats.
You just enjoy the company of cats?
Is that a lesbian joke somewhere in there?
Nope.
Second statement. If this person was born again today, they would confront their bully sooner.
Who looks like they've been bullied? Who looks the most like they've had a traumatic childhood? You've got the vibe that you would smack someone if they were rude to you from day one. What did you call me? That's like,
Yeah, I feel like I've always been quite upfront. So, like, if you say something to me, I'm literally just gonna be like, okay, and thank you so much. Like,
Yeah.
that's great. Anyone else?
it might be your whole villain arc. That's where it started, you know. And now,
And
see
now
you
look at you, you're on top of the world.
Bully me now from my palace. I'll set the dogs on
My
you.
Lent chocolates.
Were you bullied? It's okay, safe space. Just us,
No,
four
just
strangers,
us. Say so.
some bunnies. It's all good.
No, I wasn't bullied. I think it's you.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
Sorry. Was you ever bullied for being ginger?
No, I was never bullied for being ginger.
Did
There
anyone
was-
say anything to you? Or
Yeah,
like
of
try and
course.
like...
Yeah. People would say things about gingers all the time, like they're a bit like Mayo, you know, that sort of stuff. But no, like there was like a few ginger kids in my class, so it's never really like a thing.
It wasn't like one.
Yeah, it wasn't just like there's the only ginger gay person
Did you
in the
like-
corner. It was just
Did you like all become one? Like a ginger clique?
So we weren't in Ireland at the
Okay.
time. It wasn't like the leprechaun like situation. It was just like the ginger people were just we were allowed to be, you know, we were allowed to
outnumbered the
share
bullies.
spaces. Yeah. We were
Okay.
allowed to even sit with the other kids, which is
Yeah.
crazy, you know. And looking, I'm glad we're having these conversations now. So going forward, it doesn't happen to other ginger kids, you know, being segregated in the
Stand up
classroom.
for ginger kids.
But yeah, guys, thanks for pointing that out.
I think because you're so funny, you were bullied. I think that's how that usually works.
Right,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah. Humour is
like-
a way to,
Yeah, I was
you know.
gonna say you like build and you become like this big personality.
That was very funny.
Were you bullied?
I imagine I was someone's bully, perhaps.
Really?
I probably bullied someone, probably. I was the bully. How'd you feel about
Not with that goatee.
Oh.
man.
That changes things. That changes things.
that? Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't bullied. I was the bully.
Really?
Good to see you again.
See you again.
How have you been?
Yeah, I'm feeling
Been a while.
PTSD.
Final statement. The last time that this person put all their eggs in one basket was when they met their partner, who was about to go travelling for 6 months.
Wow.
You both happy-go-lucky, which is a good thing. But I think you both might just be like, oh yeah, he's the love of my life, or she's the love of my life. I'm gonna go all in, and then be like, oh shit, and then think about the consequences after. Charley, sorry.
I don't think that of you. I think you'd be like, okay, ciao, bye then, see you later. And then see where it was like when he came back, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think you would be like a hopeless romantic. Let me jump in. I'll even shave it off for you if you want, like that sort of vibe.
Maybe that's where I've been going wrong. Yeah.
That's it. I don't get that from you. I don't get that from you.
Can't
But
be all like him.
I get that from him, you know?
That's a man that doesn't need stability. He's found it
No, yeah,
on his own
100%.
face.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a cry for help.
100%.
Help me.
I feel like you said, you are quite rational. So I can imagine if someone said, I'm going travelling for 6 months, and you just met them, I feel like because, like you said, you've been saying you're a busy person, like you just wouldn't wait for, like, again, you'd like come back when they come back, maybe like try and rekindle things then, but I feel like you wouldn't waste 6 months without them. I think the way, Charley, you described Drew, I see that in you. Like, I think you're very much like, go for it. So I think it's you for this one.
I also don't think it's you because you travel a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm single, so just FYI.
Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Are you in a relationship?
No.
Thought so.
She's putting it out there.
Is it the go-to?
So this person will do anything for love, wishes they'd confronted their bully sooner, and needs to clean the cat sick off their carpet. Who do you think is under the spotlight?
I'm gonna go for Drew. You just must have cats.
I think I'm onto something based on the cats not allowed upstairs because they were sick or pooed or something, and then they're only allowed downstairs. Also, when I think about it, I think you are so like cool and like hard because now you've learnt to be like super hard and be like, I say what it is. Do you know what I mean? And like now I think it's you.
Not to just latch onto the back of that, but yeah, maybe that's why you're so calm and cool, because you did sort your bully out. I'm gonna go with you, me.
Based on the cat thing, it has thrown me, but so I do think in this summary, I think it's you.
At the end of round 3, it's all eyes on me. It's time for the final judgment.
I was consistently thinking Charley, but I'm actually gonna go for Drew. Because you have loads of animals, you defo have cats, I'm still on that, man. So yeah, Drew, my eyes on you.
I think it's you, Charlie, and I'm sorry. Life's tough. Happy Easter.
I think, and I don't have like too much to go on, I just think like you're a very like strong, confident woman and you have cats. And that's the reason I'm going for you.
I think based on the answers overall, I think it's you. I think it was me. Based on the fact with the cats and how everyone spoke about the animals beforehand and no one mentioned anything about I've got a cat or I've got animals. So I think it's me, I'm sorry.
Is it me? Could it be Drew? Is it you, Charlie? Or could it be Karlo? Drum roll, please. The person under the spotlight is Charlie.
Well done, well done.
First of all, I want to say that the cat sick and shit is still not there. I came home one day from work. I cleaned it up there and then, but it did leave a wee stain. So I need to get rid of the stain, but it doesn't smell. And yeah, I did put all my eggs in my girlfriend's basket when she went to New Zealand. So there you go. Sorry for lying to you.
Oh,
but I'm not, because I won. So yeah, love an after 8.
I'm real annoyed, just saying.
Like
Cats. Actually really annoyed.
As soon as you said you had cats, I was like, listen, girl, it's going to have to be you. It's going to have to be. But yeah, I was bullied at times, and that's why I'm so funny.
Bloody liar.
Bloody
I
liar.
know. Yeah.
Well, I got it right.
Yeah, you did.
Pretty good for a farmer.
Yeah, fair
Do you
dues.
know what this goatie's for?
That's a wrap.
Thank you.
What did our contestants make of it all?
I literally told them it wasn't me.
No, I knew sort of throughout that it was Charlie, and I was right, so.
I was very much basing my judgment on Charlie, but then obviously when the whole thing with the cat happened, so that threw me, I think.
I told them that there was someone else with cats, and it was Charlie the entire time. Bloody liar.
I just swindled a group of people that I have never met before.
I can't believe I didn't see it was Charlie. Like, it was her, and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go for Drew.
I think at points I was definitely judged in a way I wasn't comfortable with. I'm like, you know, bubbly, funny, whatever, and all these things are like nice things that my friends say about me. But then when they were like, actually, like, remove that, this comes from like bullying, trauma, all this stuff, I was just like, I don't really like that.
So my lesson from that is really not judge the book by its cover and be slow to judge, quick to listen.
I always try and preach that we shouldn't judge people. I don't like talking about people if they're not in the room. But there's something to be said about one's intuition for connecting with your fellow man.
Okay, guys, what have you learned?
Do not judge.